Hi, we're back for the last session of Thursday. I'm going to do a different mortgage problem. The first part is to find out how much mortgage you need. And we have a guy who wins the lottery for $500,000, but he has to pay off a $100,000 debt before he can buy a house. He wants to buy a $600,000 house. So let's see, how much mortgage loan does he need? That's the question. Well, the first thing we do is subtract his debt from his lottery earnings. That's $400,000. And he says he can make a down payment of about 30% of the remainder. Well, that's the $400,000. So he's going to make $120,000 down payment. Now this is the cost of the house. Is $600,000. Take away his down payment. So he needs a $48,000 mortgage.
$480,000.
$488,000 mortgage. That's the present value at times 0. Just plug it into the straight, ordinary assuming he's paying at the end of the month. And AN would be $480,000. And you want to find R. Now we did this already, so I'm not going to do it for you. I will set it up and what he can get is he can get a 6% mortgage. He's going to pay by month. Okay? And he's going to take a mortgage for 25 years. And what else do we need? I think that's about it. Okay. And M equals 12, R equals 0.6. And we know AN is the mortgage is $480,000. So you can. I'm going to set up the equation and then you can solve it. We've done this before. So that shows you how you have to. Sometimes you have to take off things that you owe before you can use your lottery earnings or an inheritance. So you're going to have $480,000 equals R. 1 minus 1 plus 0.06 over 12 minus 12 times 25 over 0.06 over 12. Solve for R. And I'm going to leave it at that because we've done that before. So what we're going to do is go on to another problem. And this is the last one that I'll do from the worksheet. And the worksheet is problem number 20. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's going to, so worksheet number 20. And grandparents, let me get the worksheet, excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Worksheet. Okay. So, number 20. Grandparents plan to establish a college trust for their grandchild. How much is needed now so that the trust would earn 6.4% compounded quarterly, will provide $4,000 at the end of each quarter for 4 years after being deferred for 10 years. Okay, so they're going to do, so this is a deferred, so what we have here is, we have R is 0.064, M equals 4, they're going to get back $4,000 every quarter, so that's their payment back. And they're going to defer it for 10 years. So it looks like this. Time equals 0, we have something we have to put down. That's our present value. And for 10 years, the payment each month is 0. For the next 4 years, payment each month is going to be $4,000. Okay, let's just do this for 2 months. Okay, so what they're asking for, how much is needed now so that the trust which earns 6.4. So how much now? Right away now tells you t equals 0. That's a present value. But this is a deferred annuity. I'm spelling it wrong all the time. I have my video spelling bee expert. Okay.
Well, the longer you defer it, the more F's you need. If this was like a 30-year deferred thing,
yes,
there'd be 3 F's in it. You never know.
Right. Right. Okay, so we're going to have A and K equals R. This is the deferred one. 1 minus 1 plus R over M to the minus N. 1 plus R over N to the minus K over R over M. So we got to find N and K. Well, you're paying every quarter, correct? So this is going to be MTN. This is going to be MTK. So these are both 4. So TK equals 10 years, and TN equals 4. So 4 times 4, that equals 16. This is 4 times 10, and that's 40. So there's your N and K. So now all we have to do is substitute in this little equation here. Again, a deferred annuity. We don't do deferred annuities that's a little too complex. So let's say A and K, which is what I want to know, equals 4,000. 1 minus 1 plus 0.06 over, is this monthly?
I think it was quarterly.
Quarterly, so that's going to be...
you had M equals 12 here, but then...
This was another problem.
Yeah.
This is the other problem. So, M equals 4. So for this problem, M equals 4. R equals, what was it? 0.064. Okay. R equals 4,000. And we're ready to go. So this is 4,000, 1 over 4 minus N, which is 16. 1 plus to the minus 40 over 0.064. I'm not going to bother doing this. Well, I should bother doing it. I guess the answer is, I can do one more and then give you the answer. 1 minus 0.064 is 0.015. I gotta stand up for this. .015 over 0.015. So let's look at the answer sheet for this one so I don't have to finish it. And this was number 20. This was 29,716. Okay. Well, let's see. 4,000 times what? 16?
16, yeah.
That's all you had to put down? I don't know if I believe that.
Well, you got 6.4%
Yeah, it could be.
interest.
It could be.
And it sat there for 10 years.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, that's what the what was the answer?
The one you just erased?
Yeah, 29.
Something, 20 something thousand.
Yeah. I shouldn't have erased it. 29,716. Okay, we'll go with that right now. All right. I do want to do a linear programming problem. How much time do we have?
We're at the 11-minute mark.
Oh, boy.
So we might have to do 7.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
We did record that other linear program.
Yeah, we did record a linear programming video. And if you come to the review class tomorrow, I will do a linear programming problem. I don't have time. And what I think I'll do is the take-home test is due tonight at 8. I will do the linear programming problem, put it on a sheet, and email it to everybody. The one on the test, as well as the refinancing problem. Okay. So you said we had 4 minutes to go?
3. I mean, I did say 4, but that was a minute ago.
These minutes go by. It's like minute rice. Okay? So, another thing you want to watch on the exam is market equilibrium. And remember, you make a demand. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do this, but we'll see. We'll go all a little over and hope, right? And a supply table. And this guy's selling TVs. And we make our little table here for demand. 50 demanded, they'll sell it at 200. 30 demanded, 300. Supplier will sell 20 if you for 200, and 30 for 230. Okay, so that's your supplier. So you want to find your slope. This is going to be linear. Your demand slope is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. We can call this x1, y1, x2, y2. So 300 minus 200 over 30 minus 50 is 100 over minus 20 or minus 5. Now the demand equation, I'll do the demand equation. Remember, there's y minus y0 equals the slope. I called it h because my m's are not readable. So I'm going to pick a point on the demand curve. So I'm going to pick 30 and 300. So this is y minus 300 is minus 5, x minus 30. So this is going to be minus 5x plus 150. Add 300 to both sides. So your demand function equals minus 5x plus 450. To do the same thing for the supply curve, 230 minus 200, 30 over 20, you'll get a slope of 3. Find a supply equation, and at market equilibrium, the demand equation equals the supply equation. Solve for x, put it back in one of these equations, and solve for the price per unit. Okay, we've done a whole number of these, but I just did the demand one. The supply one's done the same way. Find the slope, pick a point like 20 and 200. Y is 200. And you'll get a supply equation. This is going to be a linear. We're only talking about linear here. We're not doing non-linear for this. And you'll figure out what x is and then what y is. How much time do we have?
We're over.
Okay, I will see you tomorrow. This is the end of our class. I will send you once again what you have to hand in. But I will see you tomorrow at the review class at 3 o'clock, and it's going to be on Zoom. I'll send you an invitation. And I will also send you things about when the final is, so memory joggers. The final is Saturday from 4 to 8, or Monday from 1:30 to 5:30. The test will be mailed to you. If you want to switch from one time to the other, Saturday is section 12, Saturday's 10, please tell me, because I'll know who to send it. Okay, have a good day. I will be talking to you tomorrow, and then over the internet. Not the internet, online, offline, I don't know, clothesline, whatever it is. Have a good Thursday, even though it's Wednesday.